Hi, everybody. I wanted to talk about this practice assignment where you had to find the base and height of these different shapes that I gave you yesterday. If you're having trouble seeing all the little grids on the graph paper here, it's a Google Slide document, so you can just go ahead and present it and it'll make it big for you. You just can't type on it while you're presenting. Alrighty, so I'm going to talk about a couple ones that seem to be giving people most problems, and that's going to be number 3 and number 6. Okay. All right. So when I'm identifying my base of a triangle, I can pick any of these 3 sides. However, I'm probably going to want to take the one that is flat right here, okay, because that's going to be the easiest one for me to work with. Okay, so when I determine the length of it, I'm not counting the full squares that make up the base, 1, 2, almost 3, maybe 3.5. I'm actually going to count the bottom line of each of those squares to find out the number of units. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now to find the height, I am going to first do a line segment that's perpendicular to my base. So my base is right here. Okay, the mistake that I'm seeing some people make is they go, okay, well the height, I know it has to be perpendicular to my base, so I'm going to put it here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the problem with this is even though it's perpendicular to the base, it doesn't measure the whole entire height of the triangle. Sometimes when you're finding the height of a shape, you have to come outside the shape and draw your imaginary line. So I can think about my base, if I extended it a little bit to think about where it goes to help me here. Okay, so here's the very top of my triangle. My height would be right here, okay? Because that is still perpendicular to my base, but it goes all the way to the top. So to count that, I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for triangle number 3, my base is 4, and my height is 5. Okay, so talking about when these parallelograms are kind of similar, so I'm going to talk about number 6. Okay, just like triangles, you can pick any of your 4 sides for your parallelogram to be your base, but it's probably easier if you take a vertical or a horizontal line to make your base. Okay, so I'm going to pick this line right here. Okay, this line would work as well, okay, and these 2 lines are congruent to each other. So I am going to count the units that make up this side of my parallelogram. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then my height is going to be perpendicular to my base. Now, perpendicular can look like this, like we talked about in class, but it could also look like this as well. Okay, you can have like a upside down T, a right side up T, a sideways T, a diagonal T, perpendicular as long as it's forming right 90-degree angles. So this would be my height. 1, 2, 3. So for number 6, my base is 7. My height is 3. If you picked this line segment as your base, then you would have gotten a base of 3 and a height of 7, which I would also accept as a correct answer. Okay, and very similar to number 7. Okay, if you want to resubmit this assignment for a better grade, you have to email me and say, I need this assignment, identifying base and height practice assignment unsubmitted, and I'll unsubmit it for you. If you just try to change it, in Schoology on your Google Drive, it's not going to let me know you changed anything, okay? And I want to make sure that if you go back and you fix it, that you get the best grade possible.